Hi guys, wagwan, what good? Welcome back to the vlog. It's been a while, baby. No, it's Saturday and I'm here eating a mango and about to do some dishes. It's pretty calm, it's quiet, nobody's home right at this moment. The power is off and I decided why not pick up the camera and chat with you guys because it's been a while since we've chatted. Guys, are you happy for Deemwango? Oh God, have you seen Deemwango? How she is? The girl just blooming. Listen, I've seen the past two videos like that she did recently. I've been taking a deeper look at them. You know, at first, when she came out with her new bae, her new boyfriend, you know, I watched and I commented, but you watch with caution because especially from the last blow up that she had with that guy from the Philippines, it left me kind of wounded as a fan. But I tell no lie because I never really liked what was dished out. I never really did. And everything went spiraling down. First and foremost, the trick, so-called trick that he was playing on her, pretending as if he's going to leave when he knew damn well that he was going to leave. All of the shabang. So it left me, as a subscriber, as a viewer, it left me feeling like, hey, should I really delve into this one or should we wait? Should I wait and see? I guess a lot of you also would have probably had the same thoughts. No, I've been watching her videos from the past month or so that since she introduced the guy, I think his name is Peter, since she introduced him to us, and I did one reaction about it, and then the past two videos that she did, the one at the beach in Mombasa and one about a day ago. And guys, listen, I've been looking at the Deemwango and I'm watching how things are just nicely coming together. I'm watching how she's approaching this relationship with caution. Did you see our girl in church? Hey, guys, did you see our girl in church? Glory be to God. Listen, don't play with prayers. Don't play with prayers. Number one, a praying mother. Don't play with a praying mother. You understand me? No. You can tell when somebody has, really take a step back. Let me eat my mango and I'm talking to you guys and looking through the window. Let me eat my mango, forgive me. You can tell when somebody has taken a step back and is looking at life and where they want to be. The reason why I'm saying this is I'm seeing, in the past few videos, I'm seeing so much maturity. I'm hearing it also. I don't know about you, but Deemwango has officially, to me, has officially decided. I don't want to say throw in the towel. It looked like, I don't want to make it look like that or sound like that. But to me, she's officially decided it is what it is. I don't know about you guys. Hey. I don't know. I'm hearing her saying some things. Even in the video yesterday that she did, she was saying whether she will lose the weight or maybe not. That's a good sign. Whether she will go to the gym or maybe not. That's another good sign. I don't know who else eat mango skin, but I do. Not all mangoes. These ones are picked directly from the tree. Otherwise than that, anything that fall down or bounce from hand to hand, I don't. So they were washed carefully and I'm enjoying. No, she said so many other things in her vlogs. Like moving in together. These are hints. Even though it's basically a title. But listen, many times Many times, you'll write what you're thinking, or you say out loud what you're thinking. Now, we don't know her plans. We don't know her plans with this guy. And I've been looking at the guy and I'm saying to myself, he seems very mature. He's very helpful. I've done a reaction on this before. Sorry guys, I'm looking through the window. Kind of look a little bit overcast, like it's about to rain. It's been raining on and off. And mostly now every morning rainfall. So, I was saying, right? The way how from the little that we hear in the background from him, because remember now he's not fully on camera, right? But his presence is enough for us to be able to make an assessment, or for me to be able to make an assessment. He carries her bags, he ties her shoelace, he cooks, he helps. Everything to me that I'm see that is shown to us on camera, whatever she does, he incorporates himself in it. Listen, that's a plus. That is giving bonding and bonded in a good way, in a healthy way. He holds her hands in public. That's love, baby. That says, I'm in love. No, I'm really happy for this young lady. She's not a girl anymore. She's a young woman. A lot of reactors, like the BBTV and the whomever, always be calling down her age, like they know her age more than her. I don't care. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. She's maturing in front of her eyes. We remember just a few years ago, if they want to know and want to go back, we remember just a few years ago, we could count back when she was in college. And how long she stayed in college. How long? Just imagine if you graduate this time, you'd be in college for this time, and then you're out on the streets now doing you, living your best life. How is it that she gonna be 30 and 30 how much and whatever and whatever and whatever? You understand what I'm saying? And the new talk on the street is now that she is taking a younger man. How many times a lot of you as women taking older men? What the heck is wrong with that? Nothing is wrong with that. Even her mom, even the conversation with her mom that she had, and the mother was saying this age and that age is good, that age and this age is still good, XYZ. She basically wouldn't need a damn advice from anybody. It's her choice, and she chose how she want to live her life. She also said another thing that led me to realize that she has really matured. She was saying, she don't want to be in a relationship where basically the person would it's not her own words, but the person would have had to be depending on her financially. It's supposed to be, she want to be in a relationship where she herself would have had to look up to that person, not that that person is below. Now, I don't know about this young man. I don't know what he's capable of. I don't know his financial status and what. But listen to me, girl. That speaks volume. You know why? Based on how many times your parents or you've seen where parents or your parents would have suffered, your friends, your relatives would have suffered at the hands of poverty. I think that was a wise thing to implant within yourself. And many times you have to speak things. Guys, when you're eating mango, the strands of the mango would somehow lodge in your teeth. Many times, I was saying, let me not distract myself. Many times, whatever you speak out in the universe, it will exist somehow, find a way to exist in your life. And her coming out to say that she would prefer, she don't want no broke pocket man. Then let me put it in a few Jamaican terms. She wouldn't want to be with a broke pocket man. She would prefer to roll with somebody who is above, who is better than her, not in the same league or below. You understand? To make, like, it would be too much of a suffering. That to me, the universe will listen and it will give you exactly what you want. So I am not feeling. And besides that, she's a girl who is not gonna sit around. Is not gonna sit around and wait for handouts. Another thing, another thing that is making me even love this little kind of situation more is, when I say situation, I mean the little relationship that we are seeing play out in front of us. Another thing that makes me to love this more, this young lady easily incorporates herself into any society easily. Now, I saw her purchasing some chairs, and I scratch my head and I say, I wonder if a church, like the amount of chairs that she was purchasing, it reminded me of what she did to her parents, the church back in Nyabohansa in her village. And when I saw her buying those chairs in Mombasa, I said to myself, I wonder if it's a church. Actually, she bought chairs and a barrel, like a water drum. I was saying to myself, I wonder if it's a church you're going to contribute these things to, or maybe a village. Because we've seen where she went to a village, when she went and did content. And she went to a village and she bought food. She made food. I think she said somebody contributed. She said somebody contributed to that village for food, for lunch for the village. And she went and she did her content and she did that. But how easy she walks into our environment and nicely adjusts herself to it. I love that. I love that. And this is how I know that this girl could survive anything. Anything. What I normally do, guys, is take the stem away, because the stem, when I was younger and I didn't understand. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, the stem, let me just show you. See this part of the mango, this part, the nipple, the stem, it carries a rind. See it on the side, like sometimes it comes down to the side, carries a rind, and it could burn your skin, your mouth. When I was younger, right, and I didn't understand, I used to start biting from this part and I would end up with burns on my mouth. Not understanding, burn my mouth. Yeah, so, and they would itch and burn. So I would remove them. I don't start eating from that end. Anyway, my people, back to the story. I get distracted once I eat in the mangoes because they're too nice. They're sweet. See? Very sweet. I don't know what the name of these mangoes are. If you know what the name of these mangoes, let me know in the comment section. Anyway, we're not going to talk for too long because I'm supposed to do the dishes and they're there waiting on me patiently. See? Hey! May I tell you? Waiting on me patiently. And we bought a 5-gallon bottle of water last night, and guess what? It is leaking. So yeah, my dish is waiting on me, so I'm not gonna yap too long. I'm not gonna be here for too long. So guys, let me tell you something. Even watching them walking on the beach, walking on the road, sitting having lunch, making dinner, breakfast. I've never seen them make dinner. I've seen them make breakfast, and they've become like two peas in a pod. They've become like two peas in a pod. You're not seeing one without the other. And it reminds me somehow, I'll tell you, it reminds me somehow of my husband and I. Listen, we have our ups and downs. We have times where we will make nice every relationship. Disagreements. You will do things that pisses me off so bad. But in no time, guys, I don't know why I went back for that mango for. In no time, I would be back. We would be back as normal. Nobody holding no grudge against each other. Like, there are things why I would have wanted to, like, just string him up somewhere and let somebody come for him. And I tell no lie, he's done things like that. You know that kind of thing, like there are times when somebody do you some wrongs, some things that you know that damn well they can do a whole lot better. They've known better. Da 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 da. Da. Yes, we're talking about 12 years worth, going on to 13 years worth of marriage. That's what I talk about. So you will have times in a relationship where you want to just string up this person somewhere and just keep it moving because them piss you off this bad. But if you bonded away to somebody, not in a bad way, because you have some bond. I don't know how to put it. You get what I'm trying to say. Um, let me not dig too much in a good and bad. I'm just saying what I'm trying. So me don't stray from the point. What I'm trying to say is that when you're connected is the word. Connected is the word. When you're connected with somebody out in a particular way, sometimes it doesn't even have to be love. It's just that there's this connection. You know what I'm saying, guys. And put love aside. There's this connection that you cannot, it's unexplainable. So you wouldn't have one without the other. There wouldn't be a balance. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to, sometimes I find it hard to explain myself without not sounding cuckoo. This thing that you won't have, just like a seesaw, one end, if one end is down, the other one is up. It takes the other one to go down for the other one. So it creates this balance in the end because it's a seesaw, up and down, up and down. If I explained it right enough. Now, watching Dee and her boyfriend, it's telling me that there is a bond. They are connected because you're not seeing one without the other. It's as if she can't do anything without him, or he's now depending on her also in that little environment there. I like that. And I'm just hoping that it gets better over time, because there's an old saying that the older the moon, the brighter it shines. It has many meanings. It has many meanings. And those who know, if you get it, you get it. As the relationship gets old, it flourishes more. Some people will waste away with time and the wind gone, like a feather. But the ones that are connected that way that I was talking about earlier, that connection that you don't see, but it happens. Those type can't get one without the other. You're not gonna get one without the other. This one makes take a look at Marwan Rocio. Who would have thought? Who would have thought this guy that was running around, kissing girls, just speaking anything off of the top of his head, like to women, like at one point in time he was rebuked even on his channel about certain things, how it looked. If you notice now, he does not do, he's become dependent on Rocio to an extent where I believe he would even ask Rocio, what's my name again? What's my name? just saying, that he's now so dependent on Rocio in a way that he's not gonna do anything without her presence, without her. He incorporates her, and that's what I'm looking for or forward to with Dee. Like I said in the beginning of the relationship, I'm this person. If you notice, even with David Jr.'s love life, I don't comment anything. But I felt a kind of way with Dee because as a woman, she reminds me a lot. Like watching her, she reminds me a lot of my younger self. The way how she's independent, the way how she's a go-getter, the way how she does things. It puts me back in memory of my younger days, honestly. So seeing her moving around in that way, I gravitated. Actually, that's one of the thing that brought me to watch her content, to love her content in a one way, because once she get out there and get a feel of how it works, no stopping her. So my wish for her and Peter, I think it's Peter, is for them to grow ever stronger in love, for the relationship to blossom into something beautiful. And I can't wait to see that house. I heard her say that she was going to buy a car so her mom can have back a car. And I was thinking, at this stage, mother is not even interested in driving. I swear. But the car, the bigger the car, especially for that village, with a four-wheel drive, I think that car is the best thing to send back indeed, because if they're moving around and moving heavy stuff, David's little car wouldn't even make sense. So I think it's a best, and she bought it for her anyway. So you know, she was saying that she's gonna buy her own and send back her mama's car. Well, that is good. But I was there thinking, then what about the house, girl? Let's go. What about the house? Even though nothing can happen before it's time, and we don't know what she's doing in the background. But me only saying this to say me can't wait for the house. If you guys know me, you know that I'm gonna speak exactly what I mean. I'm gonna speak exactly what I mean, and that's what I'm doing. I can't wait for the house, girl. Me can't wait to see the house. Hey! Anyway, guys, it was really a pleasure chatting with you. Mr. Chatting. Because my dishes them waiting. And my two little floxy mango them remain. I'm gonna finish eating them and do the dishes. It's getting more overcast. And it's windy outside, but it's hot on the inside. And I'm not a person who's gonna fling my doors wide open. My husband likes to do that, but me, people have a tendency to turn up at your door without you even knowing who the hell they are. And I don't run them. I don't want to be left vulnerable. Anyway, guys, let us go and do some dishes. Catch you guys on the next one. All right, love and peace. Bye bye.